Hey there, Adam Courchaine here with New Med Direct Primary Care. Today's quick video is another in the 5-part series on testosterone. Specifically, it's linked to something I talk a lot about, which is the 5 pillars of health and wellness, which are nutrition, physical activity, sleep, stress relief, and sense of purpose. And today is going to focus on sense of purpose. I struggled a little bit trying to think, what kind of video can I do on sense of purpose? Good gosh. And I thought about it, and it struck me that probably since I've been a teen, I've kind of questioned, where do I fit in? I don't necessarily want to fit in perfectly with the culture, but I'm part of it. But just, I didn't understand what that meant. As a young adult, I listened and read audiobook, textbook for The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And it clicked, and I was really inspired to be a good human. That empowered me to be me and interact more efficiently with other people. So that was great. Did that, doing it. And then probably, I don't know, 4 years ago, I was kind of turned on to David Goggins. Look him up if you don't know him. He's a stud. And he has a book called Can't Hurt Me. And it's his autobiography. And he talks a lot about, well, a bunch of different things, his story, but I guess my takeaway is being a little bit crass here, but stop whining, go get it. What is it? It's whatever you decide it is. It's not a competition between people, but you need to figure out what you need to get done. So that fit in right along there, along the path. And then from there, probably 3 years ago, I read and listened to an audiobook called Tribe by Sebastian Junger. And I came back to this recently because every time I get in the car, you plug in your phone, and sometimes my phone plays random audiobooks. And so it's usually 7 Habits for like a chapter, or Tribe. So I was listening to it, and I realized, like, I really enjoy it. So I've started my next round of Tribe, and the intro, I think he nails it on the head, hits the nail on the head. But he talks about how in all of ancient cultures, if you wanted to be, and it's true for men and women, but specifically men, if you wanted to be a man and you're a boy, you had to prove it. And you had to do something not easy. Like, you might die. You have to go hunt a bear or withstand this storm with very little clothing, whatever it is. You had to earn it. But when you did, nobody could take it from you, and you were a man. Contrast that to today's society. And I was talking to my 20-year-old about this, but now you're 18 years old, you're a man. Magic. You get a cake. And that's wonderful, right? What could go wrong? And Sebastian Junger talks about this, but the answer is, our boys that want to be men do something to try to earn it. So they speed in a car, they drive a little recklessly, or they get in a fist fight, or they go out drinking and have 20 beers and get stupid. That's all their attempt to try to be men. And then what do we do as a culture? We say, bad men. You guys are idiots. Don't do that stuff, which they shouldn't do that stuff. But what are they supposed to do? And that's the struggle. And that's why, instead of being empowered to be strong humans and all that, instead we're left feeling icky. And I see that in my patients. So many are like, oh, I'm doing it. I got the job. I got the house. I got the family. But I'm kind of sad. And I think it's because we're missing sense of purpose along with the other pillars. So for me, going back to David Goggins, he's known for saying 40% rule, which is, if you feel like you've maxed out, you've probably hit 40%. So we're somewhat limitless. So I think for people, that sense of purpose first is to question, are you living your sense of purpose? And are you doing it well? I guess that's about it, really. Keep going for it. I'm still looking. You keep looking. And that's it. Adam Courchaine with New Med Direct Primary Care.